shining on me, but still I'm feeling lonely. I got a problem. Lights on, but I'ma keep my head up. This is no time to let up. Lord, I got it. Lights on. I do whatever it takes to get in, dodging them fakes and them snakes. Fuck.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, y'all. It's me, your girl Shanta, live with the Social Goats. Get ready to introduce our guest today. Introduce yourself. Tell us the correct pronunciation of your name, where you from, all that good stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure. So what's good, world? It's your boy Stringz EMB, originally from St. Louis, Missouri. Is actually where I now reside as well. Been living and thriving here my entire life, other than leaving off for college. But yeah, I'm just here as a musical artist, just trying to connect with you all and bless the world.
Where'd you go to college?
Christian Brothers University. It's a small private college down in Memphis, Tennessee. It's like right down the street from Memphis University.
Okay, I lived in Memphis briefly. I lived in Kansas City also. Kansas
Oh,
City
nice.
is a whole different world from St. Louis.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's all
Okay,
love.
so you from the home of Nelly. So
Yes, ma'am.
how is it with the music scene there, like with your with your style of music? Would you say that it's similar? Like, what is your style like?
Honestly, I don't know. I just create music and I allow the listeners to claim what my style is or what my genre is. I
Yeah.
just basically go with I just go with what feels good. As far as like the musical scene here, I've been blessed. I haven't really had like any kind of bad crowds or bad reactions. Obviously, we've all played as a musical artist. Strive, you played in a crowd where there's only one person or no people. Sometimes to bigger crowds, but honestly, every single time I hit the stage, I pretty much leave with a new listener or a new follower. So I definitely take it as a win every single time. So I just continue to do my thing and move forward.
Okay, so let's just say, okay, you say you don't like to classify yourself in a genre. If you
Hmm.
did, which genre would you classify? I would say most of your music, because an artist is an artist.
For sure.
Artists, yes, artists are versatile. So,
Hmm.
what would you say?
I
If
would probably say maybe soul or like I mean I know it's weird, maybe soul pop just because my music has a pop to it. But the core of my music is definitely soul for sure.
okay. So, uh, how old are you? Do you tell people your age, or is that a
Yeah.
secret?
I'm 35 years young.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So your song that you have now that we're gonna
Uh-huh.
talk about, tell us about that song.
Okay, so "Lights On" is the most recent single, and just audio wise, it just dives into just my personal walk or whatnot or experience with depression. Obviously, as all of us as individuals, striving artists, striving individuals, striving entrepreneurs, basically reaching for something, you always are going to have that level of question, that level of doubt, that level of anxiety, and sometimes it leads into a depression. And honestly, that's when I began to create music. Is when I fell down real deep into depression back in 2014. But this project, Lights On, is just basically my way of trying to assist with others who are dealing with depression, just to help them walk that daily travel. As talking in the very first verse, I remember the days me and my brother had. The idea of this song first came from just basically me dealing directly with mental illness within my brother. He and myself, we were extremely close. He was a professional basketball player, and just dealing with basically the pressures of trying to become better and just trying to get to a certain level. I guess the pressures of everything just basically got the best of him, and things just kind of cut off for him personally. But we had an extremely close relationship, and unfortunately, just because of just how he viewed the world and how he viewed me and just other things, our relationship is no longer there, at least for right now. So this song was kind of a cry out to him, just in hopes that our relationship comes back. But also the title "Lights On" is just basically summing up the idea that I myself and other individuals are just we're running towards our light in order to try to stay away from that depression as long as we can.
Okay. Well, I myself, I suffer with mental illness.
Hmm.
Um, but I'm okay now. I've
Yeah.
learned to heal.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
I've learned to heal. I've learned to get the professional help that I need and to talk to people that would probably care, because really when we're out here in the real world, people don't care. They don't care what you're going through, none of that. So that's why it's best to get professional help. And
True.
I don't mind talking about my struggles
Uh-huh.
because I feel like maybe I can help someone else. And I'm
Indeed.
glad
Indeed.
that you put this song out so that you can help others, and
Uh-huh.
maybe someone will grow
Yeah,
from
and
it.
that's definitely my hope. Now, do you really feel like people don't care, or do you feel like maybe they feel too consumed in their own issues to have the ability to care? I think well,
I think
that's
it's
just
a
me personally.
combination of both. I think it's a
Yeah.
combination of
Okay.
both. Because
Yeah.
there are people out here you can tell them, hey, you want, they don't care.
True.
They
True. They're
don't care. And
definitely.
then there are people, that's why it's best to talk to a professional and your
Uh-huh.
support system. Those
Indeed.
are the people that care.
Yeah.
Professionals and support system. Regular people, like let's just say you're out, you working, and you say, hey, I'm having a bad day. People don't care. They're like, I don't care
Ah,
where my money
that's
at.
funny. Yeah, they say how you doing, and then you really tell them how you're doing, and they just wanted you really just to say I'm fine and keep
Yeah,
walking.
like I don't hear all that, but yes, I love it. I love that you put this song out to make people aware, especially, you know, I think it's awesome.
Thank
I'm
you.
you inspired me. I love it.
Thank you so much. Where are you from? I know this is my interview, but where are you from? Your
I'm
accent.
from New Orleans by way
There you
Chicago. I'm
go.
a Midwest
Okay,
girl.
I
I'm a
got you.
Midwest
Okay.
girl. I was born, born and raised. I moved here as a teen, but
Okay.
so I know how it is. But Chicago and St. Louis and Kansas City always argue in Memphis who has the best barbecue. Who has the best barbecue? I'm a Chicago girl. I'm probably gonna catch some heat for this, but I ain't gonna lie. Kansas City got some fire barbecue.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. That's funny.
So, who inspires you? Who do you think inspires you as an artist? Who are your influences?
Okay, so I have a few of them. Like, yeah, going probably old school. I probably say like James Brown, just because of his energy that he put out on the stage, and in his production. But like, more new, John Legend for sure for the crooning aspect. Drake, I bring up a lot just because of his production, heavy 808s and bass. Who else? Young Thug is kind of weird, but he's definitely an influence just as far as his ability to just bend and move his voice vocally to sound like an instrument. I play a lot around with that and doing those in my productions of my songs. Also, artists like B.O.B., Andre 3000, J. Cole, of course, Jasmine Sullivan. Honestly, just a lot of feel good artists and a lot of feel good songs. If it feels good and it has a vibe to it, I'm digging it and I'm moving with it.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. So, all right. So let's go back to the old school artists. Like I'm a James Brown fan also.
Okay.
So aside from James, well, I'll tell you one reason why I like James Brown. A lot of people don't know this, but James Brown is the reason why Black people can be on their album cover.
Oh,
A lot
okay.
of people don't know that. I think I read too much. I read too much. But yes, I read that, and he is the reason because he spoke up and said, "Hey, I'm not really," because at one point we could not be released, because um Caucasians would also they will remake our music to be played on the Caucasian station
True indeed.
back in the
True
day.
indeed. Yep.
And James Brown stood up and said, I'm not releasing, and they were anticipating this album, and he said, I am not going to release this album if my face cannot be on the cover. And
Wow.
so he was the start. He was one of the start. That was like in the civil rights movement.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so who would you say? Okay, pick a female artist in his era who you think you would like,
So
just
I
to
don't know
go
if
to
she,
stop the energy.
yeah, okay, so I don't know if she was in his era, but another female artist would be Nina Simone.
Okay,
Nina Simone had that deep soul, that deep, she had more of a drama. It was, yeah, I definitely dig how deep her tracks were, for
she
sure.
also suffered with mental illness.
Yeah, yep, a lot of us do,
Okay,
unfortunately,
so
but
you
yeah.
you have you have some things. Yeah, I think that what you're doing is great. How long have you been doing music?
I wrote my very first song in 2014.
Okay, 2014, your very first
Yeah,
song. And
yeah.
what inspires you to write it?
Okay, so I was depressed. I didn't. So I've been singing maybe since since I was little. I did my very first performance back when I was in kindergarten. I led my kindergarten graduation with "Lean on Me," and
Oh,
basically from there, I just been shower singing, and that's about it. But I had fell real deep into depression back in 2014. I was fired from a job for false allegations or whatnot. Basically, I was doing too well at the job. They didn't want to pay me out, so they fired me. I was okay as far as the money that I made, but at a certain moment, obviously bills continued to come in, life continued to move on, but income wasn't coming in for me. So things got real tight for me. I just began to pray more and start talking to God more, and just started questioning what was out there for me. And then, honestly, right after that is when the songs came in. So my very first song that I wrote was a song called "Time." It was just like a song about a relationship, basically. But it ended up just for me, just feeling really, really good. I got a really good response from it. But what did it the most is when we were in the producing of it. Once my engineer laid the first guitar tracks on it, it just gave me just a feeling through my body that I just wanted over and over and over. And just from there, I just haven't looked back and just been trucking forward.
well, I tell you, those relationships will pull those emotions out of you
It
every
it
time.
will. It will.
Those relationships, man. I myself just recently, some months back, got out of a toxic one. I didn't realize how
Oh,
toxic it was until after I started looking back. It like got to the point it wasn't fun anymore. I was sad. I was.
oh,
It's not. It's not good.
it's not
So
you.
I'm just
Yeah,
like, this is not. This is not good. But yeah, those relationships pull those emotions out. But I'm glad that you have that to grow from.
yeah, for sure,
So
for sure.
if you weren't doing music, what do you think you would have as a profession?
Honestly, I would still be doing something that's motivational, just trying to help people. I've always been a helpful person my entire life. Actually, right before starting the music, 'cause I didn't choose to like really dive into the music. Like I said, I just started questioning God, and then the songwriting just came out of nowhere. But this brand that I have on is actually my brand. I created this brand. Before I started the music, it's Io Sono, which is Italian for I am, which is the
Okay.
most important statement in our vocabulary, just because whatever we say after I am becomes our truth. So it's
Okay.
about self empowerment and just pushing forward. But if I wasn't doing music, honestly, it would be something motivational. I've written books. I haven't published them yet because I've been
Ooh,
diving so deeply. I've
I
been
love
diving
it.
so deeply into the music, but I definitely have a few irons out there in the fire. It's just the music is, yeah, the way God set it up. The music's going to get me there, and then from there, I'll be able to spring a little here, a little there, and everything else that I have set
I
up. And
think that is awesome. You are so talented. You've written books. You've written music. Do you do poetry?
well, I've done poetry back in my college days for sure, but I don't do it. Well, I guess writing a song is pretty much writing poetry,
Yeah,
but
it is, but
yeah,
it's poetry without the music. I think.
exactly, yeah, for sure. Yeah, back in college I did for sure.
Okay, okay. So if you could pick an artist, if you could pick three, let's just say three artists. If you could
Uh-huh.
pick three artists that you would love to collaborate with, I know
Okay.
there's probably more than that, but we're just gonna, we're all on the time limit.
It's so
So,
many, I know,
give me
right?
a
It's so
band,
many.
and hey, after you leave here, you gotta go with your move and go where you gotta go for your next interview. So if you could
Hmm.
pick three artists that you would like to collaborate with, who do you
Hmm.
think they would be?
Uh, I would say Jasmine Sullivan. I
Okay,
would say Andre 3000,
good
and
choice.
I would probably say Smino. He's an artist from St. Louis, but he's definitely been making a huge wave. He's actually a really dope rapper, and he has vocal abilities also. But I think those three would definitely be a solid three to at least start off with.
Okay, and those are all reachable. Don't let
Indeed, true
anyone
indeed.
make you think, especially the
Uh-uh.
St. Louis artists.
I'm shooting
Because
for the moon, baby.
just yes, because let me tell you something. When I've noticed this about people, when people see you working,
Hmm.
that makes them want to get on the wave. They want to go ahead and get on with the because when they
Indeed.
see you, I was thinking today before when I was preparing for your interview. It's
Uh-huh.
funny because I was thinking like I was listening to an interview with Jay-Z.
Okay.
Because like back in the day, the song with Juvenile High.
Uh-huh.
So I was
Your
listening
accent is
to
so dope. Huh?
it is my accent so
It is.
dope. I was listening
It
to an
is.
interview with Jay-Z talking about like he was asked what made him get on that song because back in the day East Coast didn't really collab with Southern rappers or West
True.
Coast. East Coast did their
It was
own thing,
East Coast.
and
Yeah.
he said it was hot, and he felt like he should jump on it.
Yeah.
So
That's
just to
all it
give
should
you
be
some
about.
encouragement, you put something out here really hot, and you work, you doing shows, you promote yourself until
Yeah.
it makes people upset
Yes,
because either
ma'am.
they gonna support or they gonna go on and move on. But yeah,
True
so
indeed.
so yeah, that's just what I want to let you know. Like when people see you work, when they see that you're a hard worker, they'll say, "Oh yeah, we gonna rock with this person because hey, they're a
Hmm.
hard worker."
True indeed.
And it looks
True
like you're a
indeed.
hard worker. You've been putting out music consistently. I've been following and paying attention. You put out a lot of music, so
Thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely doing my best, and I'm not stopping anytime soon. I got a lot more in store here shortly.
yeah. But I like your newest song, and I really like that question song. That's
Thank
damn.
you.
I had to make sure I put the little and then you all in the Instagram stuff. You somebody. We can find your music on Instagram. We can find it
That's
on
love.
YouTube and
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm
Wherever you
like,
got to
look, they
go.
got us with somebody. They got me with somebody today. I think
Yes,
you're really
ma'am.
cool, though. I think you're multi-talented. I really think. So, but yeah, I think those are some good choices for artists that you would like to collab with.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So
I'm
if you
definitely.
could pick, okay, now let's talk. Let's pick someone outside of those genres, those similar. Like if you could pick like a rock artist or a reggae, or
Oh.
who do you think?
Oh, that would be dope. Okay. So like reggaeton, I would probably go with Pitbull.
Okay,
Pitbull just because
good
the
choice.
vibe is crazy. Yeah, his
Good
vibe
choice.
is usually crazy on everything that he does. I actually have well it's not really reggaeton, but it's like a Caribbean style track that you probably like. It's called Beautiful Girl. The
I
video
did
of
hear
it is
that. I
on.
actually thought
Oh,
you were Afrobeat at first, and then
yeah, a
I
lot of
actually when I first listened, I thought you were Afrobeat. Then I started listening, and I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, I like
yeah.
that song too.
Thank you. Thank you. I have another song that's that same type of vibe coming out of my second project, but I definitely have fun when I'm in that that Caribbean type of feel. But yeah, to do a song with Pitbull would be nuts. That would be nuts.
Okay. So if you had to pick rock alternative, who and nowadays you can
Ooh,
even do something posthumous with someone because hey, they still put out stuff with people that's been gone a long time
it's
ago.
crazy, right? Yeah. So a long time ago, I was compared to my voice vocally. I was compared to Sting. So
Okay.
I think it would be really dope to do a song with Sting, just because of how our voice, or maybe even Bruce Springsteen.
Oh
But yeah, so
man, that's a
it's
good choice. I used to
yeah,
love Bruce all the time. That's a good choice. That's a good choice.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Bruce Springsteen is a good choice. Sting too. Those are both two good
Uh
choices.
huh.
So, so I know that you have another interview. I'm not gonna, hog all your time, even though I love to.
I appreciate
Do
you.
you have anything else you want to let? Oh, give everyone your socials.
Yeah, that I was just gonna do that. Yep, in case you guys want to follow me. Actually, nope, not in case. Follow me, I follow back. I show love, I promise I do. Stringz EMB is STRINGZEMB on your favorite download and streaming platforms. It's the same. It's just a space STRINGZ space EMB. Honest, yeah. I mean, it's just really all about for me the love, the creation. Everything I do is for St. Louis, from St. Louis, and we're blasting off, baby. So if you come with me, I promise you'll be entertained the entire time. It's a promise.
Thank you for letting me do this interview. I mean, I'm honored.
No doubt. Thank you.
I think you're a really cool, cool artist. I'm digging it. But my favorite,
Thank
I
you.
like all your songs, but my favorite is Questions.
Questions. Let's go, baby.
I really love that song. I really do. I really do. So
Thank you so much.
just make sure you keep us updated with any,
For
you know,
sure.
any big moves you make. Let us know. Social goals. We're global. We travel. So
Okay.
hey, you need us to cover anything, or
Yes, ma'am.
you have something, and hey, we can get in because we have media passes.
Dope.
Let us
Dope.
know. Or if we're in the area, someone will support. We do festivals, we do activities. It looks like the world is opening back up. So
That's a
you
beautiful
know,
thing.
yeah. So it looks like the world's opening back up. So it looks like things are, getting better, and there's going to be more festivities and things like that going on. So I'm really
Looking
looking
forward
forward
to
to
it.
hearing and seeing more of you. I
I
know
appreciate
you're
you.
going somewhere. Just some encouraging words. Keep keep doing what you're doing. Keep
I
doing what
will.
you're doing.
I definitely
Yeah,
will.
I see
Thank you
your
so
little
much.
following is growing, and I love it.
It is. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just gonna keep on pushing forward. That's it. Just being me and pushing forward.
Yeah, all right then. So, hey, make sure we're Facebook friends. We're
Hmm.
each other on Instagram. Hey, you have something coming up, let me know. I would be happy to support.
I will. I definitely will. I appreciate you so much.
All right, you have anything else? You have any other projects coming up that you want to let us know about before we wrap this up?
Well, right now, just actually, I'm working on my next single, finishing it up audio wise, and then we'll be putting the video out for that. I'm not sure if it'll be right before or right after the release of my project, but yeah, right now, also just working on finishing up the full length project. So, just constantly working, constantly creating, and yeah, just pushing, pushing, pushing. That's pretty much it. So, yep, if you can, just stay in tune. Stringz EMB everywhere. StringzEMB.com, and I'll promise to keep you updated, and we'll just keep it rocking.
All right then. All right. Well, you enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you have great interviews. This is really, I love this. I love this. You're nice. You're kind.
Thank you. I try.
Because sometimes we talk to some people, they're going through something, I'm like, okay, I don't judge people because, hey, we never know what they're going through. But this is
Indeed.
really easy. It was really, I loved it.
Nice. That's what the E and EMB stands for. Easy.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I love it. All right, well, I'm going to be following you. So, you make sure you let us know what you have coming up next.
I definitely will. You have a blessed day and enjoy the rest of your week.
You too. All right.
Thank you. All right. Bye bye.